Archie's TV Laugh Out. Number 6 starts us off here. We're going to show you the quality and condition of the cover, the front cover right here. This is a nice looking piece. We're going to shine the light all over it here. It's from 1970, so you expect some wear and tears, like at this edge here, a little bit of stress at the covers. We'll flip it over so you can see the back there as well. Some kind of mark there at the bottom. And of course, some issues around. We'll open it up so you can see the quality and condition of the interior pages. That way you can judge the color of those pages. You can judge the condition of the art. As we move on to a few years later, this is 1976 with Archie's TV Laugh Out number 40. You can see some issues right there at the top, but all around a pretty nice shiny cover. We always shine the light on it so you can see any of the marks. We do this in high definition so you can stop, rewind, go back, zoom in if you like. We start out at 8K. By the time it gets to you, it's probably at about 1080p, but that's still plenty of resolution to look at it, as well as the high definition photos at TheBigToyAuction.com in the catalog. We'll show you again some of the quality and condition of the interior pages. That way you can judge for yourself. Moving on to 1983 with Laugh Out number 82. Looking pretty good. We'll show you the front. You can see that mark on it on the back. Not a terrible mark, just a little bit of shelf wear, essentially, is what we'd call it if it were a toy. You can see right along here. Looking pretty good also. Those interiors showing very nicely. As we move on to 91 from 84. Looking pretty tight, pretty well. A little bit of wear at the bottom, and you can see that creasing that goes right along the newsstand barcode. As we flip it over, and again, you see that little stamp there. Oftentimes by the newsstand or the news retailer. That crease comes right through to the bottom as well, so be aware of that. We'll show you some areas that don't have a lot of ink like this, so you can see the quality and condition of the pages. And the next one, right after it, showing that A-Team homage, which I love. Looking pretty good. A couple of little spots up at the top. You see some stress near the spine, but otherwise in good shape. Flip it over and see more of the same. No real issues with this one. Again, most of these tend to be reader copies, but it's a nicer reader copy. You can see some of the quality and condition here of these pages as well. Before we move on, just another year or so to 85 with Laugh Out number 95. There you go. You got the Archies doing what they do. Looking pretty nice right there. Flip it over so you can see the other side. That's a nice looking one, except for that little blemish right there. I want you to be aware of that so you can see that. Again, you can always look in the catalog, see those photos, and you can stop and zoom in on this. We don't want to take up too much of your time in these videos, but we want you to have seen everything and be able to go back and look at it for yourself. Before we move on to the next one in that series, with 96, also from 85. Looking pretty good. That little mark there, like a lot of these have, the newsstand mark. For some that detracts from it, from others that adds provenance. We let you decide. However you think is best is how you should collect. And there you go. Before we finish it up with this 103. Also right at the end, I believe, of 85. Looking not too shabby right there. And we'll flip it over so you can see more of the same on the back cover. Little bit of issue right there. Quality and condition of the pages is very nice. Looking good. And that's going to finish it up. Head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com where you can see this and all the other goodies we've got for you this week and every week. You can leave those pre-bids right now. The auction is live and waiting for you. Or you can join us live on auction day. That's the best way to enhance your chance of getting this into your collection, whichever way you choose. We look forward to seeing you at the auction.